Hey guys, welcome back to the Serbia CK3 Ironman campaign. And in today's episode, we're going to look to further maybe expand our realm, but further consolidate what we already have. Now, especially succession is going to start to come into question as we are getting on a little bit. We are 49 years of age, and in the early medieval period, as we all know, that is really old for that time. That really is. Although we are noble, so I suppose you could do a little bit better than a peasant, but even then. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a bit of a decision here. We're going to let's get rid is a total wrong thing. We're going to disinherit you. Why would I do that? Well, how can I do that? To disinherit you purely because the king, this makes sense in kind of roleplay because we want to make sure that our realm does not split upon succession. So we are going to try and because we need the South Slavic people to be as strong as they can in the face of Greek Christianity and Roman Christianity, as well as pagans to the north of us, and the Carlings as well to the north of us, to survive, and only with a single son taking on the mantle of our achievements can we hope to do that. Now we're on 2,000 piety, that is fantastic. Still nowhere near the actual level that we do need to be in terms of the level of devotion. We are getting there slowly but surely. Now, learning perk available, fantastic. Put on 3 speed while we're doing that, just keep it ticking over. We'll keep trying to go down to theologian. Religious relations, not going to be doing that too often because we are trying to convert a load of our realm to our religion, which I'm quite pleased with how our religion is going. Because, yeah, create duchy, whatever. Negotiate alliance, sure. Oh, yeah, let's see. This guy's died. That's time for his wounds. Oh, dear. 3 years left on that, and then we can start justifying on people again. Count Eros. My brother-in-law, that could be good. You're also 15. You hate me a little bit more. Let's get you Artanesh. But yes, I'm pretty happy with how our religion spreading is going, because I think it definitely makes roleplay sense as well. How we've got Roman Christianity and Catholicism, we've got Greek Orthodoxy, the Byzantines, we've got paganism over here, so it makes sense that as we are an independent realm, we are creating our own independent sort of religion and are forging ahead. Although the start of this campaign we were pagan, I think definitely this evolved Christian identity fits in with the roleplay of this campaign. Absolutely. Now, declare wars. Wallachia, what do I have for you? Holy War. We may have to do that at some point, but we are not ready for that just yet. Otto Heno, you are, still can't really come to our court, are you? No. We'll keep trying to sway you for now. Use a hook. Can I get? I haven't got a hook. Why is it? Leave behind your child. Well, that's a shame. It is a shame. But Hungary, are you still on fire? You're actually finally at peace. King Tarkadzes II of Hungary. Tautus Slovene. Only 10,000. I say only 10,000. It's a big chunk of the Eastern Europe he's got. It hasn't gone toward the Byzantines yet, but I doubt that will ever happen. I'm more worried about raids into our own territory, although we do have the Danube separating us. We do have some bridges. We've got one here, which I think, is that the only one? No, we've got one up here as well, which are not ideal, because the Hungarian pagans do have access to our lands. The relations are getting pushed further and further back by the Hungarians, which, I mean, it's probably not good for us, because a strong Hungary could be very difficult to expand. Oh, your Blade Master, only an aspiring Blade Master, but we will take it, absolutely. Strong Byzantine Empire is also not ideal. We are going to have to take a lot of land. We're going to take the whole of Bulgaria, take this land here, just because the border gore is just horrific. And we're going to have to take Dalmatia, because we need that to create the Empire of South Slavia. We may even have to expand some of the Italian lands, but don't think I'll ever be strong enough really to do that. What else have we got to do? Yes, just for the fall of the Abbasids. Look at them down here. They're just so weak. Only 2,000 men for the Abbasids. An empire title, but no men. It just exploded. And it's probably the one playthrough where the Abbasids have exploded. And it's a one playthrough where I definitely did not want them to. But the Byzantines are going to certainly be a challenge. But hopefully we can maybe, I don't know, if they can form the Holy Roman Empire up here, and we can form our own sort of mega kingdom of the Balkans and Eastern Europe, and then we might be able to take them on, but who knows. We're on 200 gold. I need to try and invest this, probably into some of my land. I'm reading in Blagaj. It looked like it would be a tedious evening once the feast's entertainment was over, but Sergei saved the day by suggesting a reading from Travels to Jerusalem. I also love that one. Who are you? I guess a random courtier. Fair enough. But let's look to invest some money quickly. We'll get the next event for this. Kazjan comes of age. I'm proud to see my son is no longer as a child but as an adult. For the longest time I was hoping that good tutelage would be enough to teach Kazjan the intricacies of warfare. I was naive. He has only developed a basic understanding of the subject, but at least he has learned the essentials of managing an army. I can only hope that the rest will come with experience. I don't want to make him too good. He's a tough soldier, but he isn't amazing, which means that he hopefully won't be able to rebel against me. Get you to marry off. They're related. It's lines, whatever. Don't care. This is early medieval time. Most people are related at marriages. Okay, so we can't actually build anything more in Blagaj itself, do we? It's not. Is it just that we don't have the money? High tents. What do we need for that? Barracks. Okay, so that is all pretty low. Solace in script. The latest work of my acquaintance, Prince Thietmar, has become all the rage at court of late. The piece deals with feelings of sorrow and loss, and Thietmar has publicly dedicated it to me. Oh wow, sorrow and regret. How cruel a mistress is random chance, to cast him aside with nary a glance. Alone, bereft, without that sweet man, we wander, wondering, where hurt began. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Honestly, so far I've kept the thoughts to myself, but the buzz has grown too dramatic to ignore much longer. No, we like him. He's the head of he's part of a Saxon Steel Bearers, a duchy tier mercenary company, but you know what? Absolutely. We lose some stress, and we love him for it as well. Fantastic. Build anything over here we can. Let's upgrade you. Bit of tax, bit of light cavalry. Don't think we have, but you know, we'll take it. We might get some cavalry at some point. Any notifications up here that are important? No, literally no. That is fine with me. We're on 75 gold. We're making 8.3, I think, considering we're just the Kingdom of Serbia. He's actually pretty good, and you like me. Who even are you? You're the new ban of Croatia. Okay, you are losing to, who's that? Romania, for the Romanian lands. Yeah, over there. Yeah, GG Croatia, you're going to be losing those Italian lands. Now Ancona, you have some Balkan lands, which you're going to have to take at some point. You're actually Croatian. Fair enough, you're strong, you're very strong. Lots of levies. That's probably from your Italian realm. Well, Sicilian, I suppose. As long as these people... Ooh, essential proposal. Wherever I go, my courtier Sergei is sure to follow. The look in her eyes, the words on her lips, I know exactly what she is after. Okay, we are a pious man. We are good Christian. We've been on pilgrimage many times. We are not going to... No, we are not going to try and cheat on our wife like that. Our wife and queen. No, how dare we? I've got a 60 opinion of you. Okay. This is a roleplay campaign. We've got a 59 opinion. Ooh, they're very close. I think if our opinion was high, we may have gone for it because that was the roleplay thing to do. But no, how sweet, but no. Leave me alone, all of you. No one will attempt to seduce me for 10 years. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's get rid of that. Okay, now. Good to see our son has some land. Our son that would have no land otherwise has got some land there. Not very men, but you know, it's better than nothing. I'd love to have my own land of medieval times. You know how it is. Slavonia, you're pretty strong, but it should be fine. Balaton. Oh, we've got you've been raided by some, I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Visions of the Divine. I beckon my Archbishop Roman to join me in a circle of brass, orbs, and candles arranged on staves throughout the dark room. The incense cloying the air to ward off the bad vapours makes our eyes tear up in a little time. This is how, through the corner of our eyes, we will spot the inscrutable form of angels. However, the moment soon takes pause. This feels wrong. These are divine beings not meant for mortal eyes to see. Now, we want lifestyle experience, anything that can do piety. Yes, we need zealousness. So yes, we're trying to be a pious character, and that definitely helps towards it. We're on 4 speed. Ooh, what are these boats doing? They are Romanian boats, and ooh, big army in Dalmatia. I have been a good vassal to you, but surely you understand that I have subjects of my own too. My current contract is very restrictive. Surely you would see the wisdom in making it more lenient. And he's got a thing on me, so GG. What is happening in the Byzantine Empire? Are you at war? You are. Defending the Holy War. Where is that? Where is that? Is that in the east? That's got to be in the east, hasn't it? Yeah, okay. Oh. That's fair enough. You should be winning that, surely. Alliance expired or whatever. That's good they're fighting in the east. I don't particularly care. This would be an ideal time to try and take them on, but we are nowhere near strong enough. I doubt we're going to be for a number of episodes still. Look, they're just mental. Unless they're in a civil war, which would be ideal, but they're not going to be in a civil war. So look how rich they are. Just hire just all the world's mercenaries as it is. Getting personal. In our latest correspondence, my Marshal Count Godimir made a mention in passing about a recent conversation he had. I did not know he was also interested in the subject. These letters are supposed to be strictly diplomatic in their nature, but of course they sometimes dip into more personal topics. Hey, you're 100% opinion, so absolutely we have to try and be friends with him. It's a roleplay thing to do. Now, how is my friend Duke Branimir Boleslavich doing? Oh, what is that perk? That is Patriarch. Fantastic. Lots of children. Good for him and his family. We are in the year 994 AD, not quite at the time, turn of the century, and you've got some piety there. That's always fantastic. I just want to convert all things so I can use my own, my bishop to get claims on things. Archbishop Roman often quotes passages from the scriptures about the holy virtues. I should prove I've paid attention by quoting a passage of my own, preferably one which complements his personality. I will memorize and recite a section on. Now, what is your personality? You're dishonorable villain, you're temperate, callous, and arrogant. Let's go moderation. That's basically temperate, isn't it? Please, piety. Boom, we get piety. That is fantastic. And my sister has just died, drank herself to death. Oh no. That is not ideal at all. An unexpected visit. With my mind set on a relaxing evening, I am heading for my nephew Danilo's chambers with some wine and a chess set. Without knocking, I push open his door. Count Danilo seated by his desk, writing furiously. As I clear my throat, he jumps out of his skin. He quickly stuffs a roll of parchment into his pocket and turns towards me with an uneasy look upon his face. You love me, you are a plus 100 and you're my nephew, so I'm not going to return. No, we're just going to respect his privacy. Maybe it's a gift or something good, we shall see. And there are Greek people passing through my lands. A gesture of appreciation. A mischievous smile is playing on Count Danilo's lips. I know I've acted strangely as of late, and for that I apologise, but I had good reason. Danilo gestures for me to follow, and leads me to the courtyard. Sat on her horse and dressed for travel is Hisela. Ooh, I've arranged this little trip for the two of you. I thought you could use some quality time together. Oh, thank you. That is a lovely thing to do for me. Now spending some me time. Fantastic. Put it on 3 speed when it decides to stop lagging. There we go. Cancel. Let's get you converting once again. In Uzara. Yeah, and you've got 16 months left in Caesarem. That is fine with me. Now, good amount of gold again. Can we invest into some more of our lands? What about Livno? Okay, you have no land, you have nothing, so let's build this up a little bit. This is part of our deal. Let's get quarries because that will be good for the construction time of the other parts of our holding. We'll get that first, and we're getting money, which of course we're going to need if we're going to be fighting like the world, especially the Byzantines, or the Eastern Roman Empire, as it really is, should it be called. Haven't seen an emergence of the Holy Roman Empire yet. East Francia seems to be quite weak. But Lotharingia is actually managed to stay independent, so that could be a reason. Oh, West Francia is in a big civil war with Duke Alain of Anjou. Good luck with that. Carling's maybe knocked off the throne. Aquitaine. I don't think I've ever really seen a Basque king of Aquitaine before. That seems to be quite a unique thing to this playthrough. That's what I like about Crusader Kings, is that everything will kind of go. Every playthrough will go in a different direction with your neighbours. Now, greetings, my benevolent liege. It is perhaps not my place to question your strategy, yet I wonder why you allow the enemies of faith to go about their wicked business without interference. We have both the means and the right to deliver God's justice upon them, so surely we must do so. Okay, what? Who are they going to ask me to go to war with? 6 months against the infidels. What infidels? When the time is right. What infidels? We've got Hungary and Wallachia. We are not in position to go against either of them. I think we'll do when the time is right. Yes, that's piety that's gone, but I am a pious man, but I know that we wouldn't stand a chance against either of them to cross the Danube. I think at some point we will have to cross the Danube, cross from south to north of this in this case, which unlike the Goths with the Eastern Roman Empire back in the day with Arminius, however, we are going to have to go to Wallachia at some point just to be able to get the Empire of South Slavia. Is it Slavia or Slavia? I don't know how you would say that. I need to completely control a region, which is going to be that's going to be hard. Let's hold a mystical communion of piety, so no thank you. Oh, we've swayed him a fair bit. That is good. Can we get you to move to our court? No, we can't. No, okay, we've already got you 100 opinion. Who should we sway next? Let's go to my vassals, I think. You like me, you're not as much of a fan, so we'll get you to be swayed. Liberty faction against me. Do you really want to do that? Child of my dynasty, my daughter-in-law, Ermisande, has given birth to a son. Since the little one is part of the odd Blagaj dynasty, he should be good with a good name. Josif, that is a good name, I agree. And that is my son, he's going to be Josif Godomir Josevich. So wait, I'm King Josif, aren't I? I am, yes. We'll name him after myself, of course, but as all the best kings, of course, name Jovich after myself. Church and state, one piece opinion, 50, give me all your money, thank you very much. That could be good. That would be good. I'll need the diplomacy and the piety. A piety from theologian as well, kind of what I'm working towards mostly here, but I'm kind of worried about the faction, but it should be alright, as long as they go to war too. All the powerful ones, the dukes, cannot join any factions, so I'm not too bothered, really. Good luck with that. Trying to rebel against me, how dare you. A scheme at court. My spy master's come to grave news. Someone's trying to kill a random guest that I don't care. Really don't care. Fascination discovered. Boom. That is incredible. Now, we need to... I think let's go for hereditary rule, I do believe. Let's go for partition. Try and get down these... the succession law. 41 years, we'll probably not be around to see the end of that, but it's fine. Might get manorialism, which... Does that mean we can now build duchy buildings? Means we can build some kind of buildings, I do believe. Now, we need spurs. How pens are being constructed. There was a reason I didn't went for manorialism, and I can't remember what it was. Macro. Staring at stars. From all my evenings watching stars I've seen with my own eyes, but I've only heard of before. Stars move at different speeds and reverse their course at different times, but seemingly in large groups, depending on which celestial sphere they belong to. Indeed, with the right calculations, one could even predict their movement. My Archbishop does not approve, of course. Leave the skies be. The celestial realm is for the Gosti to know. But I need piety, so we're going to take the piety. This is roleplay, so I hate that. Are we nearly we're not even near that, really near to Paragon of Virtue. It's a little bit annoying. I think we will. Task aborted. That does mean that you can now be used to get some claims on some land. So we'll go for Verbas, I think. Try and take that from Balaton. I think that makes sense. Look at that. All I'm saying, the border goal is horrific. We're doing them a favour, really, and taking that land from them. I think that is, of course, the sensible thing. Anything we can build in Moko? No, we can't. Just need the money. Okay, we might just save up to get the money for that. Wait a couple more months. Maybe we'll have won war. Subjugation war. Who did you? Oh my goodness. Hungary is massive. They just subjugated Wallachia. But that means it could split the realm. The line of succession is Chieftain Nandor and Boris. Okay, so as long as succession stays the same, there's going to be 2 different kingdoms. Yes, it's going to be under probably the same religion and house and culture and everything, but we can't touch Hungary right now. If we do that, we die. Just like the Byzantines and probably Bavaria and just everyone around us are just too strong for us to do anything about right now. We'll go get this trade port. Yeah, it's 225, but yeah, why not? We need all the money we can get, especially that ticking development will also be very good. And you're getting good opinion of me as well. And my friend has probably everyone is dropping dead around me. Not ideal at all. Anything here? Negotiate an alliance. We shall do that. And you lost a war. Fantastic. Alliance formed. Yes, I know. Get away. There we go. Croatia's lost their Italian holdings for the first time in well over 100 years, I think. Pretty much from the start of this playthrough. Now, I haven't got... None of my vassals got anything on you. No, I don't really want to go to forced vassalization as they have different religion and culture to us. With Vidin, who's the same culture, so I could get him to convert, but nah, not with these. I don't really want to be doing that. How long is it going to be until they get this claim? We're soon going to be there. Lovely. Let's put on 5 speed so I can kind of zoom to get that. Oh my, they have... Oh, that has made things a lot more difficult. They've created the Empire of Carpathia under a pagan Arpad. High King. That is bad. 108, whatever. Yeah, we're going to debt, but that is bad for us. That is very bad. We've now got a strong Byzantine empire, now a strong Carpathian pagan empire to our north. We are surrounded by so many big, strong places. We may even have to, we're going to have to expand up here, absolutely. We have to do that anyway. We probably stand the best chance against Bavaria. That's our neighbours, but we may have to expand to get some Italian land just to build up the amount of troops and vassals that we actually need to be able to take on Carpathia, and then the Byzantines in turn to create the title of South Slavia. Now to go from a single count with a single county to an empire is going to, I think that's an achievement in this game, which obviously we're going for. But it's going to be difficult. It's going to take a lot more episodes. But wow. That's everything. It's not going badly, but our neighbours are insanely strong. I don't think we've ever seen a Carpathia being formed by AI before in any of my games. But yeah, I'm going to leave this episode here for today. I'm pretty scared about what the future could hold, but definitely there's going to be fantastic content to come with this series and my other series as well. But yeah, I do hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you're looking forward to future episodes as I am to recording them. Thank you for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate it. Absolutely. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.